strange and mysterious and creepy things started to happen in the house.
Welcome to my house.
The grand total for the entire house renovation. Are you ready? Greetings, I am William, and this is my glorious, wonderful, stupendous, beautiful girlfriend, little baby Vamscram. And she's also a part-time hobbyist interior designer, and she has remodeled and renovated our entire home here in Bangkok. So we're gonna walk you through the whole process of a home renovation here in Bangkok. Let's go. Good morning, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, it is Christmas Day, but it is not an official holiday here in Thailand, so I have to work, and she's working with the house construction. What did we get done, babe?
We extend the area in front of our house to make it more bigger, change the door, and then...
Maya! So as you're gonna see, the house is a mess. There are workers all up and in and on the house. And then I'm gonna be working inside the house. So I gotta get to work. Work, it's time to work on Christmas. Ho, 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 Merry Workmas. So this whole room is new. This used to be just wasted space that wasn't closed in. So we closed it in and turned it into a room. So they built these walls that you see right here. It seems way bigger than I imagined that it would be. Like, we'll be able to fit a lot of stuff out there. We can fit you out there too. Mom's gonna get caught in the crossfire. What'd he go up? So this is where the front door used to be, right here. And we expanded it out and put the new front doors here.
Later.
So this whole fence right here in the front of the house and the gate used to be just metal bars. So we had it all filled into a solid fence with these wood panels and painted all black. Building a whole room extension here. Extending this front bedroom. This was put in, these glass blocks to replace a window that was here. Window that was over here was filled in and turned into part of the wall. The ceiling's about to get blown out because this is a false ceiling, so we're gonna get an extra 2 feet or 3 feet of ceiling. And then I think we're gonna switch the TV to the other side and get a bigger couch to put on this side where the TV is now. And several more things as well.
A few moments later.
Okay, now we're shopping for plants for the house. Just spent 450 baht on 2 pretty cool plants for the house. One with the roots hanging that I'll show you, and another smaller one that came with this cool clay pot. So after they ripped out the ceiling, I had to rebuild that little part up there with some drywall, and then put some drywall there to seal that off, and then painted this wall right here. And we're gonna replace these lights and paint these pipes. So we're trying to decide what color to paint this wall. I think it's gonna be yellow, and we're trying to decide what to paint this wall, and it's either gonna be yellow or red.
Several days later.
Now we gotta buy paint. How much did we get?
1,300 for 1 gallon. So that 1 gallon enough for that wall, from inside and outside. Because I plan to do it both inside and outside.
So we don't need to buy more than that.
No. Hopefully. That's what the constructor told me.
$3,100 baht for all this. Light switches and a gallon of paint. All right, making some progress here. Walls have been painted, artwork has been hung, cabinetry has been purchased, antique cabinetry. New room's coming together. Scramp's about to come together. All right, trying to decide on the floor now. I like this darker wood. It does not matter.
This is just me.
Oh, oh wow, look at the difference in those whites. Making a critical decision on the shade of white.
A few moments later.
Okay, I got a light. So let's look at the red color.
Doesn't matter at all.
Sometimes it matters because it's about like Chinese or...
Bro, no, it's just arbitrary names. We gotta look at the actual color. Which, like, any of these are fine. Like, I'm good with any of these reds, actually.
This red or this red?
They look exactly the same
It's
to me.
different. Pay attention.
They look exactly the same.
This is the red brown, like brown
Oh, yeah,
red.
I see it now. It's so much more brown. Yeah, maybe go with that one.
Burgundy.
Burgundy. Buying this antique cabinet. Oh, come on, bro. Don't break my shit. 4,500 baht for this thing. Quality, solid piece of furniture. There's Scrampy under the new lights. All right, so we got all the new lights. We got these retro vintage looking lights. Now we're putting in the shades. Color of the frame of the shades, baby. Color that frame on them shades. This room is gonna be the new guest room. Now we're moving around all kinds of furniture. This room is gonna become the office and meditation room. All right, now it's paint for the cabinets. Cabinets are going from light brown to dark gray. Got all this in red now. It's the new room from the inside. Got this dark gray, slightly brownish dark gray, but the cabinets were already light brown. So, looks pretty cool. All right, we're deciding on the colors of the floor.
1 hour later.
Well, new antique furniture. New antique furniture. All right, we got these Asian lights up in the front here. Got the floor in the new room. It's looking mighty finished. Old Scramp, new floor. The lower ground floor of the house is completed now. So I'm gonna show you the room that's being remodeled upstairs. So we're taking those cabinets out that were all built into the wall, taking all that out, taking the floor out, the floorboards, and I think we're just gonna leave the concrete floor and then repainting the room. House renovation. It's several months later now after the construction of the new room, and we've been having an issue with the roof leaking a lot. So now they've come to fix it. Now they're fixing the leaks in the new room. Soon we're gonna give you a tour of the entire completed house, but need to put some finishing touches on first, get these leaks fixed. Hopefully soon this will be complete and the leaks will stop, and then we can put the finishing touches on the house and give you a full tour recap with the full budget and cost of the entire renovation.
6 months later.
Welcome to my house. I choose the color myself. Sometimes it looks like green, sometimes it looks like gray. Even our neighbor asking like, what color is it? I said, don't know. It's called the midnight color, midnight green or something. I like it. The original house looks like that. Thailand is really hot. Tent really helped to cool down and reduce the temperature of the weather. It works. And usually in Thailand there's dark color like black, like our neighbor there, or blue like that, but I choose green because it's matched with the vibe of the house. I like it to be like ancient style. They try to make it in a way that it's close to what I like, and like when I stay at the house I feel relaxed, not just really like want to go out for cafe and other place. I like to stay in the house, he knows.
Got some new plants for the front here too, right? So we filled in the fence to make it solid and painted it black.
I think you showed them the night light, right? The light at night, how it looks like, yeah.
All this front area used to be different too. We had the whole ground redone and the garden redone.
Yeah, but still use the same material, so it was different because this is a newly door. The original one, the door is pushed back. There's no room here. This used to be my grandma's room, so we have like a sliding walkway down here. We remove it and we repurpose of this tile and put it like this, and small garden here for the purpose of when you staying inside the house and you look out. You can see the greenery, and it helps to green a little bit of neighbor look into in our house too. So our housekeeper and her husband usually be the person who help to maintenance and watering the plants here.
I like how this moss is coming up on the little turtle too.
This one, we went to buy the plants and I went behind the shop and said, what is it? And I asked her, right, if I can buy it, and she said 200. And then she said, oh, that's beautiful. And too late. I'm sorry. You told me it's 200. I take this one, and it's grow out down like it will be like a curtain, a natural curtain.
The roots, the hanging roots.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, tell us about your furniture, baby. Start with this one.
I think this one we got it from the south, and it's import from Singapore if I remember correctly. It's old, but not that old. You can see. From people who knows about it, they say it's like more than 100 years. You know, the way that they make it, it's like an old, very old style. Buddha is also in the Wat Bawon, one of very famous temple in Thailand. Yeah, this Buddha is in that temple for 26 years, and Pairi Pinat is mean, you know, they wipe out all the bad thing. And now this room become cat's room, and our housekeeper chilling on the daytime here.
And sleeping in here. This is her bedroom.
And take a nap. And sleeping in here too at night. She will put her bed sheet on here. We went to Hanoi and I bought this from Vietnam. I think it's cool. It makes the house cozy and warm.
That sliding glass door was originally the front door of the house that was here where she's standing.
Yeah, and we have the whole new door here and the grass there. And we removed the ceiling. You can see the old ceiling level is right there at the dining room. We only move it here so it makes the house has more layer and a little bit higher and bigger too. The house in Thailand, one thing that you need to expect when you buy the house is empty, no furniture.
Well, not even shelving or cabinets.
Yeah,
You're just completely bare on the inside. Yes. There's not even any storage or anything on the inside.
Yeah, so all this is like, I decided the first time we bought it, we just changed the color. I still like the vibe of having the fan, and even sometimes we have the aircon on. And one thing I would recommend the house in Thailand, the air purifier should have it. So we have it before. It doesn't look match to the vibe, but we need it. This couch we have it new too. It's leather, a real leather for all body of it. We had the fabric couch before, but the longer you have it, it gets dirty.
It absorbs all of the particles and dust and everything.
The leather I think is better for maintenance, but since we have cats, we can't avoid like having cat scratch on the couch. But I like it because it makes the story, you know, you see it and that's a cat. Cabinet too, this is also from the south, and I think they import from Singapore. This is all second hand, not old, but I think it goes well with the the color, this really old. You can tell the carpet is old, like in Thailand when they don't use any nail, any knot, so they use the ancient way to do it. On the wall, everything is newly painted. I choose the color myself. I remember the constructor people asked me, are you sure that you want to paint this color? I said, yes, do it.
Where did you get the inspiration from?
Vietnam, when we went to Hanoi.
It was dope, the interior design on the inside.
Yeah, that's when I know that, okay, I want my house to feel like that.
Actually, we sealed in, there was a big window right here that got bricked in.
We took the window out and put the block here. I think it made the white looks more like still have the natural light coming in when we chilling in the living room. But we have to be selective on making the change of this house because the house made from precast is like a brick. So the wall itself is already the pie for the house. You can't just take it out, which wall out, because it's like a Lego.
Foundation.
Yeah, the foundations of the house. Actually, we can't make so much change, but I think this is already changed a lot from what we bought. This is the newsletter around more than 100 years. It's French newsletter. This is King Rama V of Thailand. And that time there's a colonial era where that's when Thailand lost a little bit of territory to keep the freedom of the country. And that's why people say that Thailand never been colonized, but actually we lost some land. And that is when the time happened, when the king is in France. And this is the old bank. I got it from my grandpa. He passed away already, but I put it in the frame. And actually, this type of frame is real wood. I got it 50 baht from the Japanese warehouse.
The floors, we got new floors.
The floor is just the tan color tile, but it's cold. I don't like it. And if you fell down, you're gonna hurt yourself. I think it matched with the vibe. It's just the old table that we got when the house looks like a Muji vibe, the Japanese vibe, but it fits well with the vibe here.
We repainted these cabinets. They were light wood color before.
Yeah, the same with the background, the entertainment part. And this is one thing, like we went to just, the modern furniture store, and they are
you
on
bought one of the displays?
Yeah, the one that display because they are on clearance sale and they're gonna throw it away anyway. So I like this one, like home is where your Wi-Fi connects automatically, and we put the Wi-Fi password here. So we don't forget about that. We took out the previous floor. You can see the greenery here, but when we look at it, oh, it's too bright and too white. So we put these plants. It makes the vibe so cozy.
Yeah, it definitely warms up the vibe on the inside. Okay, the only mistake that she made with all of this was moving this water tank under the full sun. So the water tank used to be back in the corner under the roof, but now it's here in the full sun, so it bakes in the sun all day, and all the water that comes out of all the taps is boiling hot because she wants to burn me.
Most of the house in Thailand, they put the water tank on ground rather than underground. I intentionally moved it here. It was under the roof before, but I want to use the space under the roof for the laundry room, do something else. It's supposed to be under the roof, so that's why I move it here, but he doesn't like it. Housekeeper is not here today, so we usually keep it like this. In Thailand, there are a lot of bugs, and I don't like my house with bugs, so usually close it. And you see, this is a tie. This tie used to connect here and go straight there. This is newly made too. I told the construction people that, hey, I want the floor like this without tie, but I want you to put the color on the cement, mix it together and do it like the old style house. And they were like, what is it?
They had never done it before.
Yeah, and they said, is it loft? I said, no, it's not loft, it's different. Yeah, because loft is something, it's different. I want it this way and it turned out really nice.
Colors actually mixed into the concrete.
And they like it too. They said they never did it before. And this is like an old style house that maybe we lost it knowledge, I don't know, but they never do it. And they like it. I like it too. I think the color looks unique and easy to maintain too, actually. Yeah, this is all the new where our housekeeper will do laundry, washing stuff here. And I plan to do the room here, like a closed laundry room, but not now because
we ran out of money.
we don't have any, we need more saving. And I think now the function of the house is pretty okay, so I don't want to, rush on things.
And this is a new priceless work of art here that we got to put on the door.
Usually this room is just for guest room, but also the escape room. if I couldn't sleep or he couldn't sleep, like we need some separation some night. Like he will come and sleep here. It's a bit messy because on the daytime sometimes I like to work here too if I work from home, if I'm not going in office. We took out the floor. The floor was like that before, and you can see where the carpet here we took out. So it's like a raw material for now. I like it. This carpet also I get it on sale. It creates the vibe of this room, and that was the balcony before. We make the closed wall and make it storage room. Actually, this is one of my favorite rooms. I haven't finished it yet. I want to make it like a working room where it's like a gallery. It will be like the safari, the cozy
Safari.
Besides of the bedroom, like, which we're not gonna show, is we have a lot of tensions and no, actually not. It's privacy. But this is a room that I like to stay in the daytime besides of staying in the living room. And he has his own war room too, that with the light, the neon light and everything. Privacy.
The man cave.
The man cave, yes. Yeah, we're not gonna show you our bedroom, not gonna show you my son's bedroom underground. No, underground.
Yeah, we keep the kid underground. In the dungeon. Underground.
This is one thing that I'm thinking, right? His war room, man cave now used to be my son's room, but I feel like I don't want him to just stay in his room when he becomes teenager. That's why I make the bedroom downstairs. It's big enough for his friend to visit, do the games room or whatever, so he will not keep himself upstairs when he's grown up. But his privacy, so we're not gonna show that room too. It's how many rooms so now?
There's 3 rooms upstairs.
One
and
bedroom downstairs.
The living room and a big bedroom
And
downstairs.
we have the small living room where our housekeeper.
3.5 bathrooms.
Yeah. Downstairs we got the bathroom in the kids' bedroom, but also got just the toilet for the guests. Renovating the house is my therapy. So I work full-time job from Monday to Friday, and I think I'm reaching the midlife crisis. So staying home, decorating the house, stay with the cat is my therapy now. So this is the house as of right now, but who knows, we're gonna make some change, and yeah, I'm gonna keep going with that. I can't say that I'm done with it. Still have the painting that's not hanging yet, and I plan to do something else on the the stair, right on the wall. We can hang more things and decorate, so still ongoing.
Great success. So this used to be an open air front porch that was not part of the inside of the house. We enclosed it all in, and the cost of all of that, these new front doors and ceiling in that side, is 120,000 baht. Right here, we ripped out the ceiling, just put it raw like this, installed the fan and all of that. That is 35,000 baht. We installed these sliding blackout blinds on several of the doors. These are 22,000 baht. All right, we got these new floors here in the main living room and also here in the kids' bedroom. So basically the whole ground floor of the house, most of it, 90% new floors. That's 70,000 baht. This new leather couch we got is 80,000 baht. Little baby vamp scramp, priceless. We got all kinds of new furniture and new cabinets all over the house, and that was 80,000 baht. This new Buddha statue that came from a temple was 12,000 baht. We got tint put on most of the windows in the house, so that was 30,000 baht, supposed to be heat reducing tint. So this whole new room here in the front of the house was 155,000 baht. So we had this whole front area and garden done. This was 30,000 baht. We had the whole fence in the front of the house customized. That was 20,000 baht. We had the whole front of the house repainted. It was 10,000 baht. Redoing the whole back of the house here. They had to go underground and put these massive hydraulic pin piles down there to prevent the ground from shifting. So redoing the whole back of the house is 200,000 baht. We got all kinds of new artwork and stuff. So that was about 15,000 baht. So this bedroom upstairs was redone. There were big cabinets here built into the wall that we got smashed out and removed. We got the whole floor removed, to where it's just the bare concrete ground, but then they lacquered over it with several layers of lacquer. So all of that cost 10,000 baht. So this used to be just an outdoor, unused waste of space, not even a patio, but we closed it in and made it a room, basically a storage room. That was 70,000 baht, basically a new small room here. So the grand total for the entire house renovation, are you ready? 959,000 baht, almost $1 million baht, which is only about 30,000 US dollars, I think. Not bad actually,
Yeah.
but it's Thailand.
I select the subcontract on everything myself. It's my house that I'm living. And I think I can control this too. And I went to the construction store myself to buy the grass like this. Even the quality of the floor, I tested myself and I do research about it.
It was a thorough, detailed process, led by Lil Baby Vam Scram. Okay, so we have a freaky story to tell that was part of this whole process. When we went to the Japanese secondhand market that's nearby here in Minbury, we bought many different types of artwork. We bought this big Mount Fuji art, and then we bought a smaller Mount Fuji, as well as several other different pieces. Strange and mysterious and creepy things started to happen in the house. What was the first thing that happened? The water?
On Friday night, 2 weeks in a row, that at 3 a.m. the water just turned on. The first Friday we didn't know it until 7 or 8 when the neighbor told us about it. It ran out all night. The second things that happened is that cabinet where we put the Buddha on top of it right now, told me that the drawer, like she came and freaked out. Kun Joy, like, did you open the drawer? I said no. It keep open it by itself.
So
like,
drawers starting opening up by themselves.
Yeah, and she closed it, and after that when she went back, it's open again. And the third one, my son is still a kid, so he's scary of everything. He usually have the light on when he sleep, and we put the 2 lamp on. And when I talked to about this thing, and I turned back and just to check my son again, if he's already asleep, I went in, one of the lamp turned off, and it out of his
reach.
Yeah, his reach that he could turn it off, and even that he would not turn it off. He freaked out as hell, like no way that he turn it off. And then I tried to turn it on, it works. So it's like turn off automatically. The last one that really freaked out and make my housekeeper feel like she couldn't sleep anymore is that she slept in that room, but she had to move to another room. That night she came out in the morning. The Fuji picture that you talk about, actually it fell down many times, but this time it fell from the top. It's just like someone pushing
Yeah, it was smashed on the floor.
Yeah.
After that, we got rid of that picture and we called the monk to bless the house and do the blessing, and then everything stopped after we got rid of the picture and called the monk.
For Thai culture, we believe that the house has spirit that protect everything, right? And the picture fall down, maybe they try to get rid of it, like the house tried to get rid of them.
And all this weird stuff first started happening, I thought it was one of these antique cabinets.
I thought that one.
Yeah, because we bought
That's
these
real.
cabinets that are really old and they're kind of creepy.
But anyway, now I think it's fine. We still feel this is a home and it's cozy. And our housekeeper, she feel more relaxed and nothing wake her up anymore at night.
Okay, we hope you enjoyed our house renovation video. Put some comments down below. What do you think of our new digs? Well, newly renovated digs. The crib has been fully refurbished. Leave comments below, subscribe to the channel for more Bangkok living videos, and we'll see you next time.
Bye bye. Cut.